Today we are talking about how to not give a fuck and how to build confidence. So I've had a lot of people pop up to me and they're like, oh my god, like, how are you actually doing what you're doing right now? And you're so confident and blah blah blah. And obviously I'm not gonna gas it, I love the compliments, like fantastic, who does not love a compliment? But it's not something that's just come overnight for me. When I was younger, I used to fake it to make it. I said that in my my latest, my spirituality past trauma and healing vlog. Ever since I was probably in, I'd say like lower school, because I had lower, middle and upper where I am. So ever since about year 4, like, I was a chunky girl, do not get it twisted. I was chunks. Like, obviously my cheeks are still quite chunky now, they'll always be chunky, like when I walk they wobble. And but I was even big back then. Like, I literally used to call myself Carlos because I look like a little Spanish fat man. Yeah. I'll get some pictures out for you. But yeah, I just felt like, and it was like a defensive thing for me. Like, I just kind of felt like if I'm not confident, people are gonna like kind of prey on that weakness. And where I wasn't confident, I literally faked it to make it, because I was like, there's no way I'm gonna let random people tell me about myself. Do you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, there was nothing that anyone was gonna say about me that I hadn't already said to myself. Like, I didn't love myself. I had very low self-worth, but obviously I'm quite a fiery character and I'm quite big, so I like, as in like just a big personality. So, you know, like, if anyone tried telling me about myself, I'd come for throttle. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'll come for you jugular. Do not fucking try me. I'd say in the last 2-3 years is when I've actually started becoming like proper confident with myself. And I still got a long way to go. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's still aspects of me, like, I fucking hate my toes. Like, I go on about it all the time. My mum's like, there's nothing wrong with your fucking toes. But basically, I've got this little dwarf toe in it. That made it sound a lot worse than it was. But like, basically, my toes on one side are like this. I don't know if I've already said this in one of my vlogs, but they're one's like this, and they go all straight down. They're nice and they're lovely. And the other one, like my third toe, is like basically the same size as my fourth toe, and it just pisses me off. I'm like, why the fuck are you not equal? Like, what is your beef? Basically, would not get my feet out for years, like years. But it was weird because I remember obviously wearing sandals and stuff when I was younger, and like, I didn't have a problem with it. It was only like not even recent years, because it's been a while. I'd say in the last like 6 to 8 years is where I started like getting really funny with it. And I don't give a fuck now. Like, I get my toes out. Like, I'll make a bread up my toes. You know what I mean? I don't give a shit. But it's just like, you know, we all have insecurities, and we all have bits and pieces about us that we'd like to change. But I just can't fathom people wanting to look like other people. You know, and I know how much social media influences this, because I've like, obviously I love my lips, like, I'm not gonna lie, there's nothing on my face that I would change. I never thought to change anything. When I was younger, I used to like wear, obviously my eyes droop, I don't have much of an eyelid, I used to want to like have like my eye like all pulled back and shit. Like, no, would not do anything to my face now, or like any of my body. Like, I'm very, I just embrace who I am. And it's taken me so long to get here, because it's so hard. There's so many pressures nowadays, and where obviously people as like society, we go through phases. Like, my mum's era was like Kate Moss, super skinny, you know what I mean? Like, if you had a big bum, like, that was disgusting. And now it's all like the complete opposite. Like, if you ain't got a Coke bottle figure and a fat ass, like, oh, you ain't a straight 10 out of 10. Like, fuck off, innit? I'm a 10 out of 10 regardless. And I don't even mean just like my body. I know I'm a 10 out of 10 because I've got a fucking heart. I've got a good heart. I'm fun to be around. I'm a kind person, and I don't need anyone to turn around and tell me fucking otherwise. Obviously, I have traits of me that are like the opposite to those. I can be nasty, won't even lie. I can be a bit malicious, I can be a bit vicious sometimes, but more time there is a reason for me to actually act like that. I'm not just gonna openly just be a cunt, sorry to say C word, for no reason. So, in order for you to build your confidence, it really needs to come from a place of self-love. So you need to be doing things that make you feel good about yourself. So if you have seen my latest Insta post, well, when I say latest, obviously I don't know what time or when I'm going to be dropping this, but I've basically done a post, and I'm not like really revealing anything, like, well, I am. That's why I put love heart over my titty, because you could see a bit of my nipple. But like, you know, it's just what makes you feel sexy. because for me, like, sexuality is a massive plays a massive role in how I feel confident as a person. Like, it sounds silly, but when I like not even go on dates, like when I start to like see someone, it's weird. Like, it's not weird because I've kind of like conditioned myself to be like this, but it's like I'll lead with my body because I'll lead with my body and I'll lead with sex because I'm confident in sex. Like, the guys do you know what I mean? Like, guys worship you, like, you know, you're bringing the flavour, you're just like, you're feeling yourself, like he's feeling you, and it's just like, it's a sex party up in here. And it's just like, yeah, like that's what makes me, that's what I used to lead with. I used to lead with sex because I felt confident in that way. And I struggle with showing vulnerability, and I know some of you are going to be like, what the fuck, like, you're so vulnerable in your videos. Like, trust me, I'm not. We're at like layer 2, I've got about 1,000 layers. Do you know what I mean? I'm like an onion, taking it back to Shrek. But seriously, it's just how I've built, like, I'm not saying have sex with everyone because that's how you build your confidence, because that's not. But for me, that's the kind of way, that's how I covered, like, actually building true confidence. Like, it was just sex led. Whereas now it's like I'm building confidence in me as a person and what I can bring to the table in a relationship, and the type of man that I want, I'm not going to attract right now. I will not attract my life partner in the position that I am in now, which is why I'm doing my whole celibacy thing, because I just need no distractions. I just want to be boom, boom, boom. I want to become the woman that I envision myself to be, and I can't do that when I've just got, like, not even scatty man, but, like, you know, just guys that aren't particularly on the same wavelength as me. And I'm not saying I'm better than them, I'm just saying we're not vibrating at the same level. So you need to make sure that you are just giving yourself as much love as possible. We're not all meant to look the same. We're meant to be different. Like, literally ask any grown man. Anyone who, like, knows me well knows, like, I tend to go for men that are quite older than me. Roughly, like, 8 to 15 years, I think. That's, like, 15 years has been, like, the biggest gap. But, like, yeah, I like old men because they just appreciate women in all their shapes and forms. Whereas, like, the children, I'm going to call you fucking, well, not you directly, but if you're one of these guys, I'm going to call you children. These are the men that don't know how to appreciate a lady, do you know what I mean? They're the men that fucking cuss out their own mothers who gave birth to them and raised them, do you know what I mean? I ain't fucking with a man like that. That is not the type of man I want in my life. Like, best believe I'm a goddess, and I'm going to find a man that worships me fully, to its full extent, the same way I will him. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm a queen waiting for a king. What the fuck can I say? But I'd like to think of it like this, yeah? When you go out to eat, right, and you order off a menu, say like you're with 3 of your friends, and you order off the menu, you're not thinking about what your friends want to eat unless you're sharing a dish, but directly you're going to think about what you want. Do you know what I'm saying? You're going to be sitting there going, okay, so what do I want to eat? You're not going to eat something that you don't like because your friends are eating it. So why are you going to sit there and wait for someone else to give you the confidence that you desire? Because if you give someone that power, they have the power to take it away. So it really needs to come from inside you. And, like, for me, like, it's just small things. Like, obviously I do a lot of my vlogs without any makeup on. Like, don't get it twisted, I love wearing makeup, I love being a girly girl, but I also fucking love being a tomboy. I am a bit of a tomboy. I'm currently in, like, I know I'm in trackers right now still, do you know what I mean? I just literally walk my dogs, I roll out like this. Like, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit, because at the end of the day, there's so much more to human beings than external appearances. Do you know what I'm saying? And if you're someone that judges someone on, obviously, their looks, then you're shallow. Pretty much, you're shallow. And, like, I don't really vibe well with people like that. Do you know what I'm saying? I like to really get to know someone. Obviously, I have my initial impression. Everyone makes, obviously, first judgments. But I do like to get to know someone before I, like, kind of stick to my guns. And the reason, to be fair, the reason I don't, back to, like, the whole makeup thing, the reason that I don't really wear makeup in my videos is because 80% of the time, I'm not wearing makeup. And then, like, when I first used to, like, vlog, I'd be like, oh god, you know what I mean? Because I'd have to, like, have such a big slot, because I'd be like, I need to do my hair, I need to do my makeup, and then I need to record, and then I need to edit. Now I'm literally like, oh, if I've got 20 minutes in the morning, bless, camera's up there, well, phone, whatever the fuck I'm using that day, straight up there, and I'm like, cool. I'm like, oh, hi guys, back again. And yeah, do you know what I mean? I'm here. But I understand for some girls, like, wearing makeup does really build your confidence. But for me, like, if I'm wearing makeup every day and then I see myself without it, like, it's kind of like a punch in the chest. Like, I don't like it. I feel like it kind of takes away my natural power. And I feel like I'm not beautiful. If I, like, say, like, I wear makeup for like a week straight and then a week after I'm not wearing it, I'm like, oh, I look tired, I look drained, there's no colour to me. And like, I just kind of put myself down, and I don't want to do that. So I don't wear makeup to work. I'll literally wear makeup on a Saturday, obviously, if I'm going out and I'm out and about, or if I'm just feeling like, oh, I want to feel a bit spicy today, so I'm gonna pimp up my shit. And then sometimes I'm like, I can't be fucked, I'm just gonna roll out. Peace. So it's really about just finding things that work for you. And like, obviously, I've mentioned before about like I read a lot. And I never used to. I used to fucking hate reading. I swear to God, up until the age of about 17, I don't think I actually finished a book. Like, by myself. Like, in school, I used to obviously read, like, school. But, like, myself, I didn't think I actually read a full book. Like, I think I didn't even finish 50 Shades of Grey, and that's, like, up my street. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know what it was. I just didn't... It's not like I didn't resonate with it, but it was kind of like, I need something that's really going to get my brain working. Like, really get my brain working. And I enjoy reading, like, self-development books. So I've mentioned before, obviously, I'm like nearly finished now. It's taken me bloody ages. Women Who Run With the Wolves. And for me, this has been like, seriously, girls, it's like a fucking Bible. And guys, to be fair, a lot of it could apply to you as well. So it's not even like just for women. It's obviously based around women, but it's phenomenal. It's the most amazing book. And I feel like by me knowing that I'm working on myself and trying to be a better person, it builds confidence. Do you know what I mean? Like, I go to the gym because, yeah, I want to look good, but it makes me feel good. It makes me feel good knowing that I'm working on myself. So I think for everyone, I'm not saying like you have to go to the gym, don't wear makeup. Obviously, as I say in like pretty much all my vlogs, like, this is what works for me. If you can take some of this and sit down and be like, okay, so what makes me feel good? What makes you feel good? You know, write it down, affirm it to yourself, be like, this makes me feel good. I think it's important that we should all listen to this next bit of advice, because it will save you a lot of fucking drama and emotion and exhaustion, and just, it will just help you, okay? Okay? Are you ready for it? Stay in your own fucking lane. Unreal. Why does it matter what someone else's opinion about you? That shouldn't fucking matter, especially when it's someone irrelevant, like someone like who doesn't even know you, who's not popular. Imagine I had some brer pop up to me, yeah, on fucking Instagram, and he was like, "You're boring." I was like, "Am I, babes? Am I that boring that you had to pop up to get my attention? Do you know what I mean? For me to respond to it, does that make me boring? You're fucking pre in my fucking vlogs. You're looking at every single one of my stories. I can't be that boring, babe, and you're following me. So whose time are you wasting right now? Because if you were trying to flirt, one, that was absolutely shit. Don't ever come at me with some shitty lines like that ever again. And two, like, your opinion is fucking irrelevant. Do you know what I mean? Irrelevant to me, because I don't know you. I don't give a fuck about you. No offense, but who are you? Nah, I don't vibe with that, innit? Like, seriously, you need to be doing things. You just need to be focusing on you, innit? When you're in your own lane, yeah, like, people could be literally flying shit at you, and your little bubble's just repelling it. Pew, pew, pew. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't matter. You don't give a fuck, because you're like, okay. That's a bad reflection. That's a reflection on you and your feelings. Like, why would you even openly go out of your way to be negative towards someone? That's fucked up. But as humans, we're actually not like built to do that. When someone does that, it's not a reflection of you, and do not let it bother you, because seriously, like, if anyone's maliciously going out of their way to be vicious and nasty towards you, like, they're dealing with like troubled. They're like troubled. Like, I won't just randomly hop on someone's fucking picture and be like, oh, I think you're a fucking dirty big fat slag. Do you know what I mean? Who does that? Weird. It's bizarre. Absolutely bizarre, mate. I just wouldn't do it. So you really need to say to yourself, okay, the energy and time that you spend thinking about other people's opinion is time that you could be spending thinking about yourself and what is going to make you better and what is going to make you feel better. And I really can't stress it enough. Like, I feel like society nowadays has really, they try to, it's almost like they want to just diminish anyone who wants to actively work on themselves. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, because you don't see good stories in the media, you don't see positive things anymore. It's like everyone just wants to be crunched down to this, oh, we just need this dependency, we just need other people, when we don't. Like, we are so powerful by ourselves. You can generate pretty much any life you want if you're willing to put the work in, and it's not easy. It's really not. It's horrible. Like, if you've obviously watched my previous vlog, the little thingy should come up there if you haven't seen it. But like I said in that vlog, like, it's shit. I can't remember what I was gonna say. What was I getting at? Do you know, I've got 10 million thoughts running in my head, and I'm like, shit. But shit, what was I actually gonna say? I'm gonna get pissed off in a minute. But anyway, I just feel like if you want to do something, do it. And I know it's hard as well, especially like when people's opinions, just like your family members, the people whose opinions like do matter to you, like, it's important to, their opinion is an opinion. Do not use it as a guide. Take that bit of information and then go away with it, and then figure out your own views towards whatever situation you want to do. It's really important, guys. Like I said, as society, it's like everyone wants to crunch us down and just make us into these small little minions. And that's like, we have the power to generate anything we want, but people are scared to put the work in. People are scared to put the work in. People are scared to like dig up parts of themselves that they've buried, and because they don't want to feel vulnerable. And I do get it. I do completely understand it. Do you know what I mean? I know some people that, like, obviously from my hometown and stuff, that watch my vlogs might be like, Shannon's turned fucking psycho, blah blah blah. Have I turned psycho though, or am I making you feel uncomfortable because I can be unapologetically myself on the internet in front of millions of people and not really give a shit? You know, like, I know everyone's not like me, but like I keep saying, if I can potentially help people and help you come into your own and really be who the fuck you want to be and who you envision yourself to be, then I'm going to proceed to do what I'm doing. But yeah, so basically I want you to take 2 points away from that. So in order to build your confidence, you need to seek no validation from anyone apart from yourself. And 2, stay in your own lane. Stay in it. Because when you're in your own lane, you're looking forward. You ain't looking at the shit that's next to you. You ain't looking at the shit that's next to you. You ain't looking what's behind you. You're looking straight forward. And the only way is motherfucking up. So I want you guys to think about what you want from yourself. And like, I know I keep saying like write it down, but it's something that I'm starting to practice now. So I actually have like a journal where I write down my intentions. And some people will be like, oh my god, I'm continuously on track with everything that I'm doing, and I'm continuously manifesting what I want out of life, and it's not going to happen overnight, and I know that, but I am on a route to my destination. And this is crazy because you don't actually have a full-on destination, because obviously once you get to one place, you're like, okay, I'm here now, what's next? What's next? So yeah, basically, if you want to be a bad bitch, do you, boo, and fuck everyone else, as long as you're not doing anything that's like majorly like soul destructing. Then you just proceed to do what the fuck you're doing. And don't let anyone tell you about yourself, because no one knows you better than you. Don't let your parents tell you they know you better than you. Don't let any of your friends tell you they know you better than you, because no one knows you better than you. And you're the only one that can generate exactly what you want, because you're the only one that knows exactly what you want. Okay? And like, don't feel the need to conform. Like, don't. If your friend's going out and they're like, oh my god, are you coming out? And you're like, do you know what, I don't feel like it. And they try pressuring you. On a real, don't fucking go. Don't go because you feel like you need to go, because you need to be part of the gang. Like, no. If you need to take some time for yourself, you take that time for yourself, and do not feel guilty about it. Do not let anyone make you feel guilty for making decisions that are for you. Like, I was talking to someone the other day, and I was like, I won't even get twisted. I'm self-centered right now. And that ain't a bad thing at all. I'm self-centered because I'm at a point in my life where I'm like, oh my God, like, I'm actually getting old. Well, I'm not getting old, obviously. I'm only 22, I'm 23 in November. But I'm like, where do I want to be at 25? God, and that, like, it makes me excited to actually think about it. Like, right now, I'm like, if I'm imagining, if all this shit is clocking in my head now, fuck me, what am I going to be like in 3 years' time? I'm going to be dope. I'm dope now, but I'm going to be better. Yeah. So just fucking do you, babe. Do you. I think you should hit subscribe. God, I'm such a little bean. I love it. But yeah, I hope that helped some of you. Because there's a bad bitch in all of us. I want to bring that bad bitch out, yeah. If you're a guy, I want to bring that bad man out of y'all. And let's just fucking run the world, man. And let's run it. Oh, life is for living. Living the best life for you. I will see you soon. Yeah.